Thank you for coming to listen for a moment. This is Most Julius here with YAG Radio. We're going to do a quick video and showing you how nine is the number of human consciousness. So we're going to start with Revelation 14 and 1. It says, "And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads." So this is symbolic for receiving the higher consciousness. So let's take a matter of fact, I'll take a look at a closer look inside the temple, part 1 and 2. I'll leave those links in the comments, but that'll give you a more in-depth explanation of the lamb at the mountaintop. So 144,000, this is 1 plus 4 plus 4 is 9. And again, 9 is the number of human consciousness. So we see this again in John 21, verse 5. It says, "Then Jesus saith unto them, Children, have ye any meat? They answered him, No." And in verse 6, he says, "And he said unto them, Cast your net to the right side of the ship, and ye shall find fish," which is wisdom. So in verse 11, Simon Peter went up, and this is up in consciousness, and drew the net to land full of great fishes, which is wisdom, and 153. So 153. So this is 1 plus 5 plus 3 is 9. Again, this is consciousness. So this is broken down into 3 sections for a reason. So the 100, the 1 stands for God. The 50 is for the 5 senses sacrificed in meditation, which brings you to 3, which is the unity of the mind and the spirit, which brings El, the power within you. That's what Israel is, and that's new life. So it's all symbolic, and it's all numerology. All the numbers actually mean something. So let's go to Matthew 12 and 40. It says, "For as Jonas was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth." So this is representing new life, and we are the earth. And this is why Cain was a tiller of the ground, because he brought his own thoughts to God. So in Misconception of Women, part 2, I think I go into more depth on that. I'll leave that link in the comments as well. So again, we see this in Revelation 13 and 18. It says, "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of man, and his number is 636." So this is the number 666. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. This 1 plus 8 is 9. This is representing the lower consciousness. This is the consciousness of the beast, the lower consciousness. So this is the number of man. So again, this is shown in 1 Kings chapter 6 and 2. It says, "And the house which Solomon built for the Lord, the length thereof was 80 cubits, and the breadth thereof 20 cubits, and the height thereof 30 cubits." So 80 is 60. So 80 a cubit, which is the length of the temple, is 1080. That 1 plus 8 again is 9. So this is all has to do with consciousness, and you can multiply each section of this. The 20 cubits and the 30 cubits is all going to equal up to 9, which is consciousness. And if you see, they said 80 for the length, which is showing the separation of that, but then they go into 20 cubits and 30 cubits for the breadth and the height. So this is representing 20 plus that 30, which represents 5, the 50 again, which represents sacrificing those 5 senses. So And again, we want to let you know that the body is the temple, and we know that the body is the temple of God, and the temple of God is not built with hands, is what the Bible tells us. So let's go to John 2 and 21. It says, "But he spake of the temple of his body," and this is Jesus they're speaking about. And Habakkuk 2 and 20 says, "For the Lord is in his holy temple, let all the earth keep silence before him." So this is telling you to meditate and sacrifice those five senses. So we have one more to close out with. 1 Samuel 17 and 4, it says, "And there went out of the Philistines named Goliath of Gath, whose height was 6 cubits a span." So 6 times 18 is 108. A span is 9. If you add that or multiply it to it, it's all going to come out to 9. So we added it. 9 plus 108 is 117. 1 plus 1 plus 7 is 9. So again, this giant is your lower consciousness within yourself that you have to be. So, and I'll definitely come with the David and Goliath story very soon. So before I close out, I just want to show you in the Muslim culture, this is also used and is used literally because they pray 5 times a day instead of sacrificing those five senses. And they believe when they go to heaven, they will receive 72 virgins, which is telling you that 7 plus 2 is 9. This is all consciousness, and heaven is within you. So thank you for listening. Please subscribe. Please share this video, comment your thoughts. And if you have any questions or anything, please just comment and again, share and like the video. Thank you.